7 healthy fruits that secretly weaken your legs after 60. What no one told you. Have you ever stepped out of bed in the morning and your legs just didn't feel as strong as they used to? No sharp pain, no fall, but something feels off. You slow down. Standing up is harder. And climbing stairs feels like climbing a mountain. You think, maybe it's just age. But the truth may surprise you. Some fruits you eat every day, believing they're healthy, may actually be weakening your legs, hurting your joints, and quietly stealing your balance. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because after 60, the body no longer processes food the same way it once did. And if you stay with me through this video, you'll discover 7 fruits that seem good, but may be silently wearing down your legs day after day. We won't just talk about the problem. We'll explore gentle, science-backed solutions that truly work for older adults. If you've ever had tired legs for no clear reason, aching knees after meals, or simply felt less steady than before, then this video was made for you. Hit subscribe so you never miss another helpful insight for aging well. Now let's begin. That feeling in your legs may not be age at all, but a quiet signal from within, shaped each day by the food you trust the most. Have you ever wondered why, despite eating well and staying active, your legs still feel more tired each day? Why stairs get harder and standing up requires grabbing onto something? Many people think it's just part of getting older, but aging doesn't have to mean growing weaker. The strength of your legs depends on 3 key systems: muscles, to lift and move; nerves and reflexes, to balance and adjust your posture; circulation, to nourish your muscle and joint tissues. When even one of these systems starts to weaken, you may begin to feel unsteady without understanding why. And here's what most people miss. The foods you eat every day directly affect all 3 systems. A sweet fruit might cause small blood vessels in your legs to constrict. A fruit great for digestion might quietly increase inflammation in your knees. A breakfast favorite could spike your blood sugar, leaving you weak and wobbly. And because these effects don't show up right away, we don't suspect them. You keep eating them. You believe you're doing something good for your health. But in truth, they may be slowly breaking down the very foundation that keeps you steady. Here's the good news. You can change that. You don't have to cut everything out. Just know what to choose, and choose wisely. Coming up, I'll reveal 7 fruits that seem harmless, but could be the reason your legs are growing weaker year after year. And more importantly, I'll show you better alternatives, so every step you take feels stronger, and every day feels more grounded and at peace. So let's begin with a fruit loved, by many trusted for healing, but may quietly be weakening your legs more than you ever realized. The first fruit to watch out for: pineapple. Pineapple, a sweet tropical fruit often praised as a natural anti-inflammatory, thanks to its bromelain enzyme. Many older adults believe that eating pineapple can reduce joint pain, improve digestion, even support heart health. But behind its gentle sweetness and pleasant aroma lie risks that few people notice, especially when your legs aren't as steady as they once were. Pineapple contains high levels of natural sugar, causing blood sugar to spike within minutes. After 60, your blood vessels aren't as flexible as they used to be. A sudden sugar surge can damage the tiny capillaries in your legs, reduce blood flow to your muscles and joints, and trigger leg fatigue, tight calves, or heaviness when walking. That's not all. Its high acidity can mildly irritate joints, especially in people with a history of arthritis, knee pain, or gout. It doesn't cause sharp pain right away, but rather a dull ache or stiffness in your ankles, knees, or hips a few hours later. Something you might dismiss as just soreness. Then there's bromelain, the good enzyme, which may interact with blood thinners or anti-inflammatory medications. This can amplify or cancel the effect of your medication, leading to dizziness, low blood pressure, or subtle balance issues you can't quite explain. And the most dangerous part? Pineapple doesn't scream danger. There's no obvious warning, just a little more difficulty standing up, shorter walks that leave you oddly tired, and slowly you begin to move less. Of course, you don't have to completely avoid pineapple. But if you've been having leg issues or unexplained soreness after walking, try removing pineapple for a week and notice the difference. Because your body is always speaking to you. You just may not be hearing it the right way. And coming up next, we'll look at another fruit that seems harmless, but can cause water retention, joint pain, and stiffness in your feet over time. Next is a fruit so common, so trusted it feels harmless, but for aging legs, it may be adding silent weight with every morning bite. The second fruit, banana, your muscle friend, that may be silently making you weaker. Bananas, one of the most commonly recommended fruits for older adults. They're soft, easy to digest, and rich in potassium, known for preventing cramps and boosting muscle strength. But here's something few people tell you. After age 60, your body doesn't handle bananas the way it used to. Bananas are high in natural sugars and fast-digesting carbs, causing a sharp blood sugar spike, followed by a quick crash. This up and down effect weakens blood circulation, especially in the lower body, leading to heavy legs, fatigue, and slower steps. If your calves ache after meals, or you get winded climbing just a few stairs, bananas might be partly to blame. There's more. Bananas act as a quiet, fluid retainer. In people with mild heart issues, they may cause water retention, leading to swelling in the feet, ankles, and lower legs. You might blame your shoes, the weather, or aging, without realizing your daily morning banana is adding weight to your stride. Worse still, because bananas are soft and convenient, many people eat them as a meal replacement or snack, without realizing you're loading up on empty sugars, without enough protein or fiber. This leads to blood sugar swings, lingering fatigue, and reduced immunity. What's dangerous about bananas isn't one fruit. It's the quiet buildup over time. You won't notice it right away, but you'll feel it each time standing becomes harder, stairs take longer, and nighttime tingling keeps you awake. I'm not saying you must give up bananas. Just eat them mindfully, with healthy fats or proteins, like a few nuts or plain yogurt, to slow sugar absorption. And if your legs feel heavy lately, try cutting bananas for 5 days. You might be surprised how much lighter you feel without a single pill. Next is a fruit that feels harmless, sweet, and bite-sized, yet may be quietly stiffening your knees and swelling your toes without warning. The third fruit, grapes, sweet but secretly hard on your knees and ankles. We often speak of grapes as a symbol of good health. They're full of antioxidants, heart-friendly, easy to snack on, no peeling, no cutting. But that very sweetness and convenience hides a truth that most older adults overlook. Grapes contain a lot of fructose, a type of sugar that goes straight to the liver. When consumed in large amounts, the liver can't process it all, and excess fructose turns into uric acid, one of the culprits behind joint inflammation, knee pain, ankle soreness, and swelling in the big toe. Ever woken up at night with a sudden jolt of pain in your toe or knee? Don't be too quick to blame your sleeping position. It might be your body's delayed response to those healthy grapes you've been eating daily. What makes grapes tricky is how easy they are to overeat. A small handful becomes 2, then 3, and sugar builds up without you realizing it. This doesn't just spike blood sugar. Excess sugar fuels chronic inflammation, stiffens joints, and makes your morning steps feel heavier. You know that feeling, don't you? Waking up with stiff knees, slow steps, thighs that don't want to cooperate. And after lunch, your legs feel tired for no clear reason, as if you've climbed a hill even though you've been sitting. Many chalk it up to just getting older. But it might be the slow impact of those sweet little grapes. This doesn't mean you have to give up grapes forever, but limit yourself. No more than 10 to 12 grapes at a time, and avoid eating them daily. If you have a history of gout, arthritis, or unexplained leg pain, try skipping grapes for 1 week and listen to how your body responds. And here's the thing. When uric acid is brought under control, your knees feel lighter, your joints more flexible, and your mornings no longer begin with a quiet groan of pain. Now let us look at a fruit that feels like summer in every bite, yet may leave your legs bloated, tired, and aching when the sweetness fades. Watermelon. Cool on the outside, but drains energy within. No fruit says summer quite like watermelon. It's refreshing, lightly sweet, and made up of over 90% water. It sounds harmless at first, but don't let that coolness fool you. For those over 60, watermelon could be one of the hidden reasons behind weak legs, joint pain, and silent swelling. The reason lies in its glycemic index, GI. Watermelon has a very high GI, almost equal to refined sugar, which means one slice can spike your blood sugar rapidly and then crash it just as fast. This sudden lift and drop can leave you feeling drained, wobbly, and slightly dizzy, even if you've only been sitting. What's more, these constant sugar spikes damage the small blood vessels in your circulation, especially in the legs. That's why many people who eat watermelon at night feel heavy-legged the next morning, short of breath going upstairs, or experience calf stiffness when standing still. And here's something else. Watermelon contains lycopene, a great antioxidant, but in excess it can cause bloating, gas, and heaviness in the hips and lower thighs. Those with digestive issues or a sensitive stomach after 60 are more likely to feel bloated, achy, and less mobile after eating too much watermelon. You might think, I'm just eating watermelon instead of cake. It can't be that bad. But the truth is, while watermelon is low in calories, it triggers blood sugar spikes almost like a slice of dessert. The difference? Its coolness tricks you into eating 3 to 4 slices before you even feel full. The result? Fluctuating blood sugar, hidden inflammation, reduced circulation to your legs, muscle fatigue, and joint pain. So what should you do? You don't have to give up watermelon entirely, but use it wisely. Eat a small slice after a full meal, never on an empty stomach, and avoid eating it late at night. If you've noticed heavy legs, tingling, or mild swelling after enjoying watermelon, try cutting it out for a few days and watch what changes. Your body hears every action you take. When you choose the right foods, your legs feel lighter, your joints quieter, and you'll begin to feel like a softer, more vibrant version of yourself. Next is a fruit that begins your morning with freshness, but may quietly tighten your joints before your day even begins. Oranges. A bright start or a morning full of joint pain. Each morning, you squeeze a fresh glass of orange juice, believing you're starting the day healthy. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, tasty, easy to drink, and long celebrated as a symbol of a wholesome breakfast. But if you're over 60 and you've started waking up with stiff legs, aching knees, or difficulty standing after sitting, listen to your body and take a closer look at that glass of juice. Surprisingly, the mild sourness and high acidity in oranges are among the biggest irritants for inflamed joints. After 60, your body doesn't metabolize acid as efficiently as before. Citric acid, naturally found in oranges, can increase blood acidity and trigger inflammatory responses in joints. Especially if you've had arthritis, knee pain, or joint degeneration, even one morning glass of orange juice can silently make things worse. Have you felt a sudden twinge stepping out of bed, or heaviness in your knees after sitting too long? That feeling doesn't always come from aging. It may be your body reacting to a daily dose of citric acid that worsens chronic inflammation. And it happens day after day. Beyond acidity, oranges also contain a surprising amount of natural sugar. A single glass, made from 2 to 3 oranges, can equal 5 to 6 teaspoons of sugar. And while it's natural sugar, older adults with slower metabolism and glucose sensitivity may experience more swelling, fatigue, and reduced leg mobility. You may notice heaviness on the stairs, or a burning sensation in your ankles after walking. You might think, but I'm drinking it to boost immunity. The truth is, vitamin C isn't exclusive to oranges. You can get it from gentler, less acidic sources like papaya, ripe kiwi, or red bell peppers, great for your joints without increasing inflammation. So what's the solution? You don't have to eliminate oranges completely. Just reduce how often you drink them, avoid drinking on an empty stomach, and limit morning consumption if you struggle with joint pain. If you've noticed mild swelling, dull knee pain, or stiffness in the mornings, try skipping orange juice for a few days. Your body will likely respond with noticeable relief. When we understand our bodies and how they react, we begin to take real ownership of our health after 60. And just when you think a fruit is too simple to cause harm, the next one proves that even a single bite can shape how your joints feel all day. Green apples. Light on the stomach, but heavy on the legs. Green apples, crisp, slightly sour, have long been seen as a symbol of healthy eating. But if after a few days of eating them regularly, you've noticed heavier legs, stiffer knees, or more nighttime cramps, the cause might be this seemingly harmless fruit. Green apples contain malic acid, the compound that gives them their tartness. But it can also irritate connective tissues, especially in those with mild inflammation in the knees, hips, or ankles. At the same time, the natural sugars in apples can cause a slight blood sugar spike after meals, leading to fluid retention in soft tissues. The result? Achy knees and heavy calves when walking. While it doesn't trigger an immediate reaction, eating green apples daily, especially on an empty stomach or at night, can gradually increase low-level inflammation. After 60, the body no longer responds like it did at 30. What was once good can become a burden if eaten at the wrong time. The solution: don't give up apples. Just choose sweeter, riper varieties like Fuji, or pair them with a few nuts or a bit of cheese to stabilize blood sugar. Because whether your steps feel strong or shaky today often depends on what you put on your plate. And sometimes, just one better apple can change the course of your whole day. And if you think sour fruits are the only concern, wait until you hear what a sweet tropical favorite might be quietly doing to your legs each night. Part 9. Mangoes, sweet on the tongue, silently burning from within. A slice of ripe mango, soft, fragrant, gently sweet, feels like a gift from summer. But after 60, what melts quickly on your tongue may leave a lasting trace in your knees, calves, and feet. Mango is a natural sugar bomb, packed with exceptionally high levels of fructose. In younger bodies, this sugar is processed with ease. But past 60, that process slows, triggering sudden insulin spikes, inflammation in blood vessel linings, muscle fatigue, and the heavy leg sensation. And it doesn't stop there. High sugar levels also cause fluid buildup in soft tissues, leading to ankle swelling and sore calves after just a few steps. You might not notice until your knees feel tight, or by evening your legs begin to burn with a subtle, lingering heat. Mangoes also affect the peripheral nervous system, especially in people with prediabetes, causing numbness in the feet or tingling during sleep. Mangoes aren't bad, but eaten at the wrong time or in excess, they backfire. If you love the flavor, pair them with healthy fats like nuts or Greek yogurt to slow sugar absorption. One small change might save you from a week of aching legs. Because after 60, it's not about cutting things out completely, but eating smarter so your legs can carry you further. After all those cautionary fruits, you might wonder what can truly help your legs stay light, steady, and pain-free. Let's turn to the best choices now. Now that you know which fruits to limit, the next question is, so what should I eat to help my legs feel strong again? The answer doesn't lie in rare or expensive fruits. It lies in choosing what your body truly needs. The following fruits aren't just gently sweet. They're allies for your joints, circulation, and even your mood. Berries, like blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are rich in anthocyanins and flavonoids, powerful anti-inflammatories that improve blood flow to your limbs. They're low in sugar, high in fiber, helping to stabilize blood sugar and reduce that heavy leg feeling after meals. Cherries, even a small handful a day, can significantly ease knee pain and toe stiffness by lowering uric acid in the blood. Avocado, though not sweet, is packed with healthy fats that lubricate joints, lower baseline inflammation, and support insulin balance. Ripe papaya, with its papain enzyme, soothes digestion and calms joint inflammation. And pears, gently sweet, low acid, are kind to sensitive joints, especially when paired with a little protein like almonds or soft cheese. Not every fruit is right for every body, but if you choose wisely and eat mindfully, your body will respond with lighter steps, less fatigue, and a sense of steadiness as you move. This isn't just about food. It's a daily act of self-love. So now that you know what helps and what harms, the real question is, Will you take that knowledge and let it shape how you care for your body today? If you've made it to the end of this video, that says one powerful thing. You truly care about your health, and you deserve a body that feels stronger, steadier, and safer with each passing day. Together, we've looked at fruits that seem harmless, but may be silently weakening your legs, stiffening your joints, and limiting your everyday movement. But you didn't come here to be afraid. You came here to take charge. And the beautiful truth is, you can start today, simply by choosing differently the next time you open the fridge. Swap the banana for a bowl of blueberries. Cut back on watermelon. Add a little papaya. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to listen to your body and choose what lifts you up, instead of what slows you down. Aging isn't an ending. It's a new chapter, where you're allowed to love yourself more deeply than ever, enough to choose better things every day. And if today's message helped you, please share this video with someone you love. Let a mother, a father, or even your future self walk stronger tomorrow, thanks to a simple change made today. Hit subscribe. Leave a comment if you learned something meaningful, because your voice is what keeps messages like this moving forward.